Okay, this is going to be toe crunch in GAIT. If we don't know toe crunch, I'm going to link that other video in the description. For those of you that know, we're doing the same toe crunch action, trying to get that tension up into our glutes and our deep core muscles. Then the next thing that we're going to do is drop this back leg. So when I'm working on my left foot, I'm dropping the right foot, and then I'm spending the next few minutes trying to load into this sprinter's position as much as I can, continuously body scanning and feeling how this tension is distributing amongst my body. So we want to mimic this sprint action of getting out of the gate like this, and then eventually lifting our feet into this rotational movement right here. But for now, while we're doing this toe crunch, I'm going to be lifting the heel, crunching in my toes, just to feel that tension carry up my posterior chain into my glutes. And then some cues that I always continuously go over in my head is how I'm punching out this front shoulder and how that makes me curl in this back lat towards my front knee. Another thing that I'm doing is coiling almost like a spiral staircase my back glute, and see how this brings my right hip towards my left knee. And that I'm not letting that action float my left knee out to the side. I am using that action to also curl these adductors in to keep my knees straight. So after a while, stomach vacuum, head over foot, and then using my rib cage to control where my head goes, which will be controlled by my obliques. If you do this correctly, after a few of those toe crunches, your glutes and core are going to be on fire. Now what we want to do is search for those muscle spasms. That means there's new information coming into our nervous system, which is going to end up training our body how to move in this shape. Since the hamstring is usually the weakest part of my chain, I like to hold my left hand there while I run through my cues, just so that I feel every crunch is originating from my core and my glutes, but I'm also using my hamstrings for each toe crunch. And again, head over foot, shoulder action, stomach vacuum, and trying to fire up that posterior chain as much as possible.